Welcome to the stock report for this week, brought to you by Taylor Collison's, David Pittman and the team down there. One of the best brokers in stockbrokers in Adelaide, and if not Australia as well. So make sure you get down and see the team. Hopefully they slip a few tips through to us shortly as well. That will be really nice. But Troy, to tell you how this works, mate, it's my favourite segment. But we're going to have some topics, and basically we'll just have a chat and work out if you're the coach or you're a part of that club or whatnot, whether you're going to buy, sell or hold, mate. So we'll get straight into the first one. Paddy Ryder. He's been a star for a long period of time, and he's probably finding himself on the outer at Port at the moment.
Yeah, it's a tough one. He's one of those ruckmen who's very hard to come by. Really athletic, can go forward, kick goals. Very handy ruckman to have. But you see the move Scotty Lycett coming over from West Coast, and he's taken that number one role, hasn't he? He's really come in and he's made a massive impact, and he's doing it around the ground as well. He's over 20 touches a game. So it's a tough one there. Then you got young Billy Frampton who pinch hits in the ruck if he comes in, and he's kicking a lot of goals in the sample as well. So Paddy, I think you wait till the end of the year on him, and you sort of see if any clubs are looking. He might be a bit of trade bait. But I think that number one ruck mantle has definitely gone to Scotty Lycett.
Well, the thing that I find fascinating with ruckman, and you even talk about from local level, they don't want to come off, they don't want to break, they want to be the number one man. So who do you go to? You got Paddy Ryder, Scotty Lycett, both two quality ruckmen.
Yeah.
Well, you just got to give one a crack, don't you?
But I think a lot of teams in that scenario as well, like you look at Adelaide at the moment, they'll go with Riley O'Brien because he's the younger one. He's got more years ahead of him. Which probably works against Paddy Ryder, but he could definitely be a number one ruckman in another team.
Yeah, so holding on Paddy?
I'd hold.
I'm thinking I'm going to go that, if I'm another club, I'm holding, but if I'm another club, I'm certainly putting the feelers out to go and get him. I know, North Melbourne, my boys were one that could have loved Goldie to have some support, and because Goldie's getting on as well. I think Ryder can give Brown some chop out as a forward as well, because he is that classy. So I'd like to see him maybe push forward, just tell him that you're going to ruck 30%, but we actually want you to play 70% as a forward even. I know they don't like that. But if you want to play AFL footy,
you're chasing pretty hard for him as a North supporter.
As a North supporter, North, give him an offer. I want him. But there's plenty of teams around Gold Coast, obviously. That Gold Coast would be silly not to try and have a crack.
For sure.
And there's some other clubs as well there. So I'm holding, but if I'm North Melbourne, I'm buying. If I put that hat on, Brad Hill's an interesting one. He's had a successful career at Hawks, been massive over there, gone to Freo to play with his brother. Been over there for a couple of years, probably doesn't like it as much as he would have liked, so he wants to go back to Victoria.
Yeah, it's an interesting one. He's such a dangerous player, Brad Hill. Those running wingmen, they're so handy to have. They're hard to come by. Like you have your inside mids, you have 10 of them on your list to pick from. You're running wingers, and he's not just a running winger. He's fit, he's quick, he's classy, he kicks goals. There's been times this year where he's just absolutely tore the game apart. So he's definitely a good commodity to have. Yeah,
and wanting to go back to Victoria, North, we got the money, so that's another one that North need to go after. I'll be more than Well, we'll put out a big ridiculous offer, and he'll pick some other club again. That's usually what happens to us. But no, he's a star. So I think every club in Melbourne will be wanting to go after him, and so they should. Interesting though do you reckon with him now going over, he's gone and played with Stephen? Maybe Stephen make the move back to Victoria?
I think that's a tougher one because Stephen's been there his whole career. So I think if he was going to move, he would have moved with Brad earlier to go over to Brad. Whereas Brad came over to him. So I think Stephen's quite set where he is.
So on Brad Hill, you're buying?
I'm buying. I'm throwing the kitchen sink at him.
I'm with you there. And another big one is Michael Voss. And to your ex-boys, Carlton. Vossi probably didn't have the greatest run at Brisbane. But there's also a lot of talk. I'm a big believer. I know Bucks has made it look good now, but I'm a big believer that you're probably got to go to another club. Don't go back to where you're regarded as a player, because I reckon it ruins your reputation a little bit.
I agree.
But at Carlton, do you reckon he could be the right fit?
I think he could definitely bring an element there. For me, like, I know Carlton came out and they said they want an experienced coach. They want someone who does have senior coaching experience. But the way they're going at the moment under David Teague, it's hard not to look at. You have to look at him. You have to give him a look in because he's won 5 of his first 7 coaching.
Yeah, something.
I think
like
Bolton won 5 in his first 50 or something like that. So, and with a very similar list, with the same list. So it is very hard to go by.
Teague, I've met him a couple of times, usually at the Adelaide Test after a skinful, but he's obviously on the waters at that stage. But he just seems like a man, an absolute legend of a bloke. So the players really want to get up for him.
He's like a coach I've never come across. I obviously had him at Adelaide for a couple of years. But the way he interacts with the players and people is like no other coach I've ever come across. And no doubt that is why all the boys at Carlton absolutely love him and would be barracking for him.
Nah, he was meant to come and watch my under-11s game back in the day, but we won't get too much into that. I bailed him up.
I'm sure he was busy.
Yeah, I bailed him up for the Adelaide Test. Do you remember? But no, it was very funny. Mate, the other one I want to talk to you, big in the news at the moment, Timmy Kelly. He's come out today, first time probably in 2 years. The only other interview I heard of him is that he got his missus for Mother's Day some laser removal scans, but which was interesting to put on TV. But he said he wants to stay at Geelong. Yeah,
it's I think Geelong supporters will be pretty happy hearing that. But again, like you don't know what to take of that. He might just be coming out to say that to sort of put it to bed till the end of the year. He might well and truly be happy there. I mean, he was only there for a year. Another year down the track, could have settled in a lot better. I still think there'll be interest at the end of the year from WA. But for Geelong fans, you'd be over the moon hearing that, wouldn't you?
So Geelong, if you're then you'd buying him.
You're buying
giving him what he wants.
He's probably leading the brown line at the moment, so you're buying him.
And Vossi, we're selling
on. I'm buying on Teague. I'm buying in on Teague.
I'm a big Teague fan, so I'll follow you there. And I didn't want Voss to come to North, so I don't want him to go to Carlton. So no, he's love it, Troy. Very good first time, mate. Plenty more to that. Thank you as well to David Pittman and the team at Taylor Collison's as well for bringing us the stock report each and every week. There's lots more to come before the bounce, so make sure you jump onto our Facebook page, jump onto the YouTube channel, and you're able to watch all the videos past and anything new coming up as well. So jump on there. Don't forget, find us on Facebook at the South Australian Footballer, Piranha Media. You can find us at our YouTube channel as well, the SA Footballer TV, for all content around South Australian football, all our magazines, and especially before the bounce each week. With over 155,000 subscribers, you can't go wrong with the South Australian Football and Piranha Media.